Good morning, my Florida Garden Escape channel. Come along with me. We're getting ready to harvest some cucumbers. We have several cucumbers we're going to be harvesting today, so let's go. So there's going to be a few things with cucumbers. You can really pick them at any time. So you can pick this size here. You can even pick down to this size here. So the one thing you're going to just really look for is the coloration. You don't want a lighter cucumber, you want a much darker cucumber. Now you will feel that these little guys, they do have these little bumpy things. That is just to help keep things away from them. Now to go through and harvest, what you're going to do, you can either use scissors or cutters, or you can easily also use your finger. And what you'll do is you just take your thumb and you'll push it just like this. And it'll come right off there. And as you see, it comes right off there. And there we go. Our first cucumber of our harvest. Ta-da! Take this. Long and juicy. Ta-da!
That's the one with a broken plant. It has no stem left.
Now we're gonna move on up. This guy looks like a good size. Now these cucumbers here, the variety that we have here are gonna be our garden sweet cucumbers. Now there is several different varieties that we do grow. We have the garden sweet, which is these two here. This guy is going to be more of our Boston pickling. Some people say they do a lot better when doing pickles. Now with him, since he's growing a little funky, I am just going to go ahead and harvest him here. And we'll use him as a small pickle. Now let's see here. There is more I have to grab. And as you guys can see how they are definitely much different. They'll have a much more lighter green on this side than the garden sweets have that more of a stripe as well. Move. Look at this, guys. Check it out. This guy is definitely ready. He is our Boston pickling as well. Now, with harvesting, it's going to be all the same. There's going to be two things you'll want to do with your cucumbers. Is you're going to want to make sure that flower is removed and then cut off the ends as they don't keep ripening as they sit, because those ends is those flower ends, and those will just keep pushing them to ripen even more. So now we have some more garden sweets over here that are definitely ready to harvest. Look at this guy. We're definitely going to take him. He needed some support because he was touching the ground. I don't like any of our cucumbers here to really touch the ground. It really opens them up to pests and diseases. We trellis everything to help keep everything off the ground, give it better airflow, and it be more pest resistant, as pests will have a harder time coming off those guys. Look at that. We are getting some cucumbers in today, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Trying to see if we got any more down here. Let's see. What do you guys think? You think we should harvest him? Or shall we leave him? Comment down below what you guys think. Should we harvest that Boston pickle or should we let him get a little bit bigger? What do y'all think? Let's see. These guys are just growing beautifully. Here is another Boston pickling. Those guys are looking good. Yes, they are. And I'm actually gonna leave those two on there, let them get a little bit bigger. So far, I think that is gonna be it that we get to harvest, because I'm not seeing any more. So we got this guy growing, we got this guy over here growing. We even have this one growing. You know what, guys? I am actually gonna go ahead and harvest him. He looks like a decent sized one and definitely deserves to be pickled for sure. All right, and that looks good, guys. Looks good. I do like to harvest them, keep them pretty good and going. I think I'm gonna harvest one more here. And one thing with harvesting your cucumbers as everything's growing, it still allows that plant to push off even more. Remember, when you prune something or cut something back a little bit, it always encourages new growth. And this guy, he's done went up and over everything. And if you guys recall, if you step back, it's starting to look more like a cucumber tent than a trellis that was put together by a bunch of junk. So it's all a work in progress, guys. It's all a work in progress. Alright, so now we have pretty much harvested everything. I'm going to take these guys inside and we are going to pickle these guys up and get these guys stored for later. Super excited. Well, thanks guys for coming along with me on harvesting our cucumbers. Y'all have a great and amazing day. And before we go, I have one more thing to show you. So you guys remember when I started black acorn squash seedlings? Well, this is what it's pushing out now. Look at that beauty. She hasn't turned black yet, but she's on her way. She's been pollinated. As you guys can see, everything's really up off the ground here. They're working their way up this fencing just beautifully. But alright, my Florida Garden Escape channel, you guys have a great and wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe down below. Leave any comments you'd like down below. We hope you have an amazing day. Keep growing, keep being awesome. And until next time, bye!